And we're here at a small stream. I'm all kitted out, got everything I need. Got bait, I got my waders on. And I'm at the first spot. First decent sized pool. Or it's deeper than the rest, that's for sure. And a very small rod as well. I'm honestly thinking if there were to be trout in here, there would be one in the corner or like the edges underneath rocks and such. Right over there, perfect. I got one, no way. First fish of the year. Wow, the littlest little brook trout hanging out underneath the rock. First cast. First cast, yeah, no, not first cast, but same thing. Awesome. Wow, I'm surprised. I know the tricks. You gotta find where they're hiding. And this little guy was hiding underneath something, underneath cover over there in these little tiny pools. I found a little brook trout right here. Wow, beautiful. This is my first fish in New York of the year. Very exciting. There he is. Oop. There he is, nice little brookie. Beautiful. Let's put him back in the water. Oh, there you go, buddy. He's good, I think. He's recovering a little bit. Yeah, he's good. There he goes. Slowly recovering. Wow, right underneath the rock. That's awesome. And I stole my worm as well. Perfect. Well, in that case, I almost want to maybe try that one spot again by the rocks. I could even get in the water if I want to risk it. You know, I haven't gotten in the water yet with my waders, so you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's take a little dip in the water for a bit. Ugh. Try and get closer to that spot by the rock. Maybe I could pull one out. My rod is tangled around my reel. It's embarrassing. I almost want to dip it into that little hole where those rocks are. That might be a good spot to... There probably is a trout under there, if I were to think. I also want to get it stuck underneath there. Underneath the rock. Or in that general area. I could just knock it into the water. Just wait and maybe it'll get striked. But I don't know. Might just not be anything underneath there. Somewhat decent, more decent pools that way. We'll cross this way. We'll cross right here down this path. I'm coming at the time where the creek's actually decently high too. Because when I come here in the summertime, obviously it's very... It's just low because if it's all dried out, but we've gotten a lot of precipitation lately, rain and whatnot, snow even though it's April. I don't know why there's snow, but it's just how my state is, I guess. You know what? Maybe. Hold on. No, hold on a minute. I keep forgetting I have waders on. I could just walk through this and try and get to these spots just by going in the water. Like that pool right over there. It's a nice pool too. There's even a nice pool underneath that logs that I can sneak over to and fish under. But this one looks pretty promising. Throw my worm over there, see what happens. Nothing yet. I'll get it further down there though. Definitely. Cast my worm through those, all that cover and whatnot. Because if you're curious, I'm just using red worms, which are basically just smaller night crawlers. I remember asking one of my instructors for one of my classes if there was a difference between them, or if red worms were just a smaller version of night crawlers, and he said there was no difference. They are just a smaller, which I'm so confused on, because I don't know why they would name them something else if they weren't like really different. Sneak my way over here. Here we go. This little hole underneath all this cover. It looks very trout filled. Hasn't probably been touched in a long time. There's nothing. Oh, I'm stuck in my reel again. I don't think there's a trout under there. Surprise. Unfortunate, but we're going to move on. I do want to get a chance to go downstream, because that's where all my favorite spots are, and scenic, like a lot of scenic places as well. Right, worm is on. I don't know, I might get tricky casting in here, but let's try it. There she goes, down into the abyss. Fish. I got one. No, he got off. No. Oh, I lost him. Damn it. I lost my trout. That one was slightly bigger than the other one was too. Well, I'm still happy that I found a trout down there. So, and I know damn well that trout are not that naive to bite it again. So that might have been my only chance at this spot. But we'll try it again. We'll try it again for safe measures. See, the problem with using monofilament as opposed to braid is obviously the sensitivity. Like, I didn't even feel that. If I had braid on right now, I would have felt that really quick and would have probably caught it, actually. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't like using that light of braid anyway, so I stick to mono on my ultralight setup. Go round two into the hole. Got one. Ooh, there we go. I got him. I don't know if it's the same one, but we got him. Look at this. Another brook trout. Another little one. Oh, he's off. Nice. One more brookie to go. Hopefully some more. That'd be great. Nice. Second fish of 2025 in New York State. And if you're questioning why I'm saying that, it's because I was in Florida a couple months ago. Oh, a couple months ago. March. So I was in March a couple months ago in Florida, and I caught some good things. Caught a bowfin, which is my first ever. Caught a couple. I was so confused. I thought it was a channel cat, but it could have been a black, or I think there's something called a white bullhead. I'm not, could be wrong, but it was confusing. I was having a hard time identifying the catfish, but I have an app that tells me spots for fish, and it says there's channel cat, so I assumed it was a channel cat and moved on. Just walk with him in my hands instead of putting him in a bag. It seems pointless, tedious. And off to the next spot we go.